day 20. You made it this far. We have one more day after this, and then it's New Year's, potty. All right, day 20, week 5, day 3. Today in the 101, how it's done. 1.
Oh.
1.
That was smooth. That was pretty smooth. That was the smoothest one.
We didn't even practice that.
No.
All right, so we're coming to you with how to choose the right weight. So today is a full body strength day.
And your vest, because this one reeks.
Oh.
Whoever's been wearing this one, I don't know.
He's outing somebody.
Was it you?
Was it me?
I
don't think it was me. I think I kept the same vest, but maybe it was me. I don't know. If so, this is my, anyway. If so, I'm working hard. All right, so we're going to talk about how to choose the right weight. So any tips from you? I have a few tips, but you give yours first.
Well, tip number 1. When you're selecting a weight, don't try to select something that's too heavy for you, obviously. So if I'm going to go with 5 pounds, and this is something that can get me 8 to 12 reps, generally speaking, if I can breeze through that and I'm not struggling with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 reps, that means you probably need to up your weight. All right. So rule of thumb is what I've used always is I usually increase my weights 5%. So if I'm doing, let's just say 5 pounds, I don't have 7.5, so we're going to go to 10. So we did a more than a 5% jump, but you know what I'm saying, with plates or dumbbells, sometimes you'll have a 7.5 or a 22.5. Those dumbbells will work as well. So what's your tip?
My tip is I would say bands are a good place to start when you start strength training or resistance training. We call it strength. We think about like moving weight around and like how much can you load, all that kind of jargon. But like honestly, I think bands, to get the mobility and properly understand smoothly what it feels like to do a rep with some resistance, a band is a good place to start. Now, with the band, you don't necessarily know what weight you can lift. So when it comes to dumbbells or plates, whatever, barbells, then I say in the last 2 to 3 reps, if you're like struggling, like it's almost impossible to do, as long as it's safe and you have a spotter, then you have the right weight. Now, it also depends on your goals. So like if you want to increase your strength and have like muscle density, like this is the kind of increase we're talking about. But if you're just looking to like kind of have a bit of resistance and keep really kind of mobile and you maybe can't keep up with your mobility training, then maybe you want to stick towards, lighter weights and more reps and more cardio. So it depends on your goals completely. But if you're looking to strength train, then I would say last 2 to 3 reps, better be a struggle.
So for someone interested in losing weight, fat burn, what would you recommend?
Hit what we're doing.
Yes,
it's effective, obviously. It's a shorter workout. You're going to burn the most amount of calories in the shortest amount of time. And, that's going to create that long, lean muscle. Everything that we're doing here, just to let you guys know, this isn't going to bulk you up. All right. This isn't going to, throw some massive shoulders on you or some huge quads or that sort of thing. That's not the style of training that we're doing. We're trying to get long, lean muscle, obviously some mobile muscle. It's really nice to obviously look at, a big chest and, break shoulders and arms and so on and so forth. But if it's not mobile, like if it can't perform function, then it's stiff, right? It's so stiff that you can't even, walk, get out of your car, lift up the groceries properly, all of those things. So we want to keep you mobile.
And also when you see dudes like that, or chicks, dudes, whatever.
Oh, I see.
I know, it's terrible. I'm just like, I have a stereotype in my head and it still exists, but I think it's getting better. But like, usually there's a muscle imbalance there, right? Like someone goes for a guy, like everybody has the aesthetic that they're looking for, like huge chest, no back, or like killer upper body, scrawny legs, like all of this, which we've told you in previous 101s. Camera up here. we've told you leads to injury. So we want to keep those muscles balanced. This is a good place to start. Then we can, like we said, like we've told you we're going to do, we're going to keep on with these boot camps. We're going to keep adding weights, adding equipment. We'll get to the barbell plate phase, then we can talk more about strength. But for now, those are our tips for how to pick the right weight in 101. Hey guys, it is day 20. We're almost there, one day after this. We're gonna start with a warm-up as per usual. You've seen this warm-up before. It's gonna be 30-second movements, and then we're gonna go in to smash a strength day. So we have one more day after this, which is cardio, but we're gonna end our strength days with this workout. So hopefully you're joining us. You're going to need a vest. And when I say you're going to need, these are suggestions. You don't have to have dumbbells and a pink thing. And you can even probably add a core band for some of them. All right, so we're gonna start with those 30-second movements first. Have that equipment in the area so you can grab it when you need it. Here we go, 30 seconds on jumping jacks.
Checking me in the rear view. There you are. Oh.
Bouncing up and down. All right, guys, stay strong with those legs. Hands nice and high above head. We're done with these. We're gonna slow it down into that side bend for oblique crunch, and then the reach over. Left side, reach over. You guys should be getting good at this warm up. We've been doing it for a couple weeks now. That's it, 10 more seconds here. Try to mobilize, warm up all those muscles and joints. We're gonna move on to prisoner. Good morning, here we go. So lace those hands behind the head. We're gonna hinge at that hip. Slight bend in the knees. Lifting through that back line. That's it. Get all that back line tension out. Get used to hinging. There's gonna be some workouts that include that. All right, next we're gonna speed it up in 5 seconds for those skiers. Last one, all right, skiers. So let's get that heart rate back up. Get those arms involved. Look at you picking up the tempo. Yikes.
Yeah.
Must be
What's the Olympics where they do the...
Moguls?
No.
What?
The other thing where they do the cross country too.
Oh.
And then they shoot the gun at the target.
I don't know. This our day? They still do this?
Yeah.
Are you shooting now? Or are we still skiing?
I'm cross country right now.
All right. You changed the ski. All right. Alternating direction hip circles. So again, we're gonna work on those side bends and come up. Still doing oblique work. As we pull up, need to engage that left side. Loosening that lower back. All right, next one, we're gonna lie back. Do those hip circles. I'm gonna do the extend that one leg and hug the knee. You have options, see what Sean's doing. And then alternate. 7 seconds left here. Then we're gonna sit up but stay on the floor. Last one. All right, sitting on up. Windshield wipers. So this is good for hip mobility. Heel to knee, heel to knee. 15 seconds left here. Really sit in it if you need to.
What would you be doing otherwise?
Huh? No, I mean like stay static. Sorry, good question. Stay. Shut up. All right, cobra. We're gonna get down into that cobra position, pushing through the palms, lifting the chest, extension in the back, then push that seat bone back into child's pose, back up, cobra, and back. Last one. All right, now for the workout. We're gonna start with a squat to dumbbell overhead press. So I'm gonna use dumbbells. What are you using?
Dumbbells.
Dumbbells. I left in the 15s. All right, so where are you gonna load these?
Right on my shoulders.
When you squat down, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna load them at the shoulders, squat down, and press overhead. Are you turning them in?
Yep.
I like a rotation. You don't have to, but it helps give that delt a really nice kind of head on it, where you see all the anterior, the medial, and then that back delt. Back at it in 5 seconds. So get ready, load them up. Coming down into the squat. Okay, one movement. Coming down, pressing up.
You can also do one dumbbell at a time. You're just going to keep that one dumbbell on your shoulder, and you can press straight up. Turn it up at the top, bring it right back down.
10 seconds. Sit. 3. Nice. 15 seconds rest. Use it. How's that weight?
That's good.
Yeah? Don't lie to me. Would you use heavier?
I would.
Yeah. See that lie? So convincing. All right. This is movie weight. Show weight. We have to be able to talk, you see.
I'm just showing the other variation right here. If you have just one dumbbell, 2 dumbbells is too much for you, you can come right down, bring that dumbbell right in front, and you can also do a press.
10 seconds. Stay here. If you can't handle the squat, just stay in those press ups. Nice. Woo! Keep those dumbbells nearby. I'm going to use them again. Right now, vest weight. Vest weight, body weight. We're going to come down into a 4-point hold. So the beginning of a bear crawl. We're going to do push-ups from here. So my knees are going to tap down. I'm going to try and have my weight come forward over those shoulders. Knees under hips. How's it going back there?
Good.
Options.
Right here.
On your knees.
I'm on my knees. So you're going to have your hands a little bit more forward. You're going to bring your knees up when you come back. Right back down. You're going to come down on your knees. Push it up. Right here. Bring your knees right back up. Bring them right back down.
All right, guys, and remember, if it's too much, even what Sean's doing, you can take off the vest, but do the movement. We created this program for a reason. We're trying to show you all the variations of strength training when it comes to functional fitness. Woo, triceps. Stay with me. So my knees are just kissing the ground. I have to lock up that core. Even quads are burning. 5 seconds. Last one. Whew. All right, we have one more set of those. What'd you do that time? Knees?
Knees.
Knees. All right, 5 seconds. Breath work. Get yourself together. Here we go. Round 3.
That's being very quiet.
This is tough.
We're working.
Off your knees is a lot tougher. What about your elbows?
Elbows flaring out to the side, slightly back. Lock up those quads. Mine are shaking. That's it, last one. Nice work, guys. If you did that, you've come a long way since day 1. All right?
Or mix it, do like one set where it's like
superset that.
Off your knees, one off, one off your knees, one on your knees, one off your knees, one on your knees.
Okay, we'll do round one, no weights, just to show you what it looks like. Nice wide stance for sumo squat. I'm gonna come back with that right leg. This foot should be facing forward, and curtsy squat. Back into the sumo, straighten out the feet, left side. Here we go. We can add weight to this in that next set. Warm-up set happening here. 5 seconds. Remember, watch those knees in the front. You want to drive that hip back, sit back in it. Proper squat formation. You adding weight? Did you add weight there?
I did.
Just one?
Just one.
All right.
You can show two.
Let's do it.
You can show
It's
two.
an equal one though. All right. Here we go. Sumo. So you want to have these on the inside. Come to the outside. So you're going to have to slow it down just to get the form right and the movement from one exercise to the other, because this is a combo. We've comboed the sumo squat with the curtsy lunge.
So with the curtsy lunge, you see it all the time. Where are we stepping? Are we stepping all the way back? Are we just kind of stepping in behind?
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
What I see all the time is people come way too far back to the side.
Right.
Just slightly to the side and back. Yeah? Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Sumo, weights on the inside. Standing up tall. Keep that chest proud. That's it. Obviously, you're gonna have to round your shoulders slightly to bear that weight in the middle. Try and keep the spine stacked and just hinge at the hip a little. Just have that weight in the middle. That's it. Ooh, feel that inner thigh. 5 seconds. Last one. Curtsy right. Yes. Oh my God, quad work. All right, now onto the pink thing. Grab that pink thing if you have it. If you don't have it and you just have dumbbells, you can do this standing. We're gonna do a row, but seated. So this is a variation. Have you guys done this before, you and Tammy, Sean?
Once.
Once. So remember to set your resistance. You just spread those legs out further. Create more resistance with the band. We're rowing back. Elbows are kissing those rib cage. 8 seconds, stay here. If this is too hard, super fatigued, you just can't get in another one. Just isolate one side and one side. So if you do not have a pink thing, I'll show you. We'll do a bent over row. So remember that hinge at the hip, feel the pull in the back, and then we'll use those dumbbells. Comme ça. All right, I'm gonna stick with the pink thing. Here we go. How's it going back there?
It's going. It's going good. Real good.
We're almost done. How many more exercises do we have here?
2.
4 more. No, not 2. Where are you?
I'm on the back rows. Where are you?
Boy needs glasses. We have 4 more. Sit, stay here, 5 seconds. Imagine those shoulder blades at the back coming together as you draw that pink thing into your body, coming together, separating. All right, here we go, last one. Ooh, variation, fancy boy.
So essentially this is the same thing. I'm just hinged at the hips. Just rolling it back.
More leg work after this. So getting that back. See me shaking? It's real. It's mostly because my legs are fatigued, to be honest. Lactic acid buildup. So I'm trying to keep my feet. Whew. So you guys might be finding the same thing at home. All right, now we're just gonna do a basic forward and reverse lunge, alternating. So it looks like this. Forward lunge, reverse lunge, together, forward, reverse together. You have your vest on, if you have your vest on. If not, grab some weights, and if you want to jack it up with the vest and the weights, do you, boo. Left side. Remember that lunge formation. So reset together. When you step back, Sean, where are you pushing off of? Woo.
Follow my foot.
Follow your foot. That's right. I feel this. Whew, sorry, buddy. All right. So ball your foot when you push off from the front. And then here, you want to put a lot of weight on that front heel. And hold, you should be able to hold your body weight up so you're nice and balanced, and you can come forward. I was going to add the weight.
If you want to add a little extra, you can have these on your side, or if you want to make it even harder, you can put them on your shoulder so the weight is coming right down on the quad.
So we've done some in the last mobility. We did some single leg deadlifts with you guys. That, believe it or not, will help you with these moving lunges, because we've worked on strengthening and balancing on one foot. So when we have to hop off that front foot, we know how to engage core and all that jazz. Here we go. Last set. You could have done just right, then just left, or alternate with us. If you did just right, I'm going to give you timing. Switch now.
Now, are you touching down in the middle, or are you just coming straight back to it?
I'm coming straight back.
All right.
But that's a good point. You can touch here if you just don't have the balance yet. So that would look like this, to center, to back. Last one. Nice. Now, we're going to do some ab work. All right, we're going to come down to the floor. So if you have a mat, oh my gosh, BodyRock mat, I love that thing. If you have that, go get it. We're going to curl up into a ball, bringing those shoulders off the ground. We're going to come out to star and back. So variation. I'm doing a variation? No, I'll show you a variation. So you can just sit back and just let those legs come out and bring it back together. You can even have your hands out to side. We're working that lower abdominal, the transverse. Everything's turned on. So don't worry, you can get a serious burn even if you're not doing the full thing. You can switch too. So starting the ball, coming out, back together, and then arms. So you guys do you. 1 second, here we go. Any tips for this one, Sean?
You can do one leg at a time if you're tired. So you can hold one leg, come out, bring that other one in, come right out. And you can just do side to side. So you can come back in the middle.
That's one. All right, we have one more of those. And then we're gonna go into some kickbacks with the pink thing. So if you have the pink thing, grab it, have it nearby, or I'll show you an option with a dumbbell too, if you don't have a pink thing. Here we go. Last set. Star crunch. Am I too close to you?
No. If you want to make this a little bit harder, I'll tell you right now, you can come up with your knees once you get them, and you can push your knees away, and then come up into the star, push the knees away, back down. So it's like you got a partner pushing your legs away from you. Bring it right up, push them right out.
5 seconds. Woo, keep it going. Last one. All right. Woo. So tempting to just pass out there. We have one more exercise. Here we go. Pink thing. I'm gonna get a dumbbell, have it nearby because I'm gonna give you an option. So we're going to be kicking out to the back. So without anything, looks like this. Okay, you see that glute popping out, I hope. I wish it was bigger, but it's not. Not yet. All right, so we're kicking out, reversed, or donkey kick. So that's what it looks like. This is our warm-up set. Then I'm going to give you 2 options in the next round.
Sounds good.
Happy to stay here. I don't know if we've done this one yet. I don't think so.
No.
Have you guys?
Maybe once.
Yeah, so it's good to have a warm-up set. Now, you want to add the pink thing. I like to hold it in the opposite hand. So my left hand, I'm doing that right foot or right leg. Now, the only thing with this is you're going to have to stay on this side. So stay on that right side for this set. If you're doing this, and then you can switch to the left side. I think there's another option. You can do this, tie it up, hold it here. Then you could still do alternating. Keep those hands under your shoulders. Nice soft elbows. Feel. All right, I told you I was going to give you a dumbbell option. So put this behind the crook of the knee. This might not be easy for some because you have to maintain stabilization of that weight and then you're kicking up instead. Okay? So this is more of a kick up. So that's an option too. All right, I'm going to stick with this one. I'll let you guys know halftime. 27 seconds. Pretend I don't have the band on.
Now, if you're doing this kickback, make sure that you're leading with your heel.
Halfway.
All right? Lead with your heel. It'll squeeze your glute. If your heel's like this, you're not going to get the squeeze. All right? So just make sure that you're squeezing and lead with that heel right up to the ceiling.
Almost there, guys. This is the end of the workout. Stick it. Woo! Nice job. That was awesome. So that was our last full body strength day. And I'm hoping it's right on par with where you guys are at. We really tried our hardest. The program took a lot of thought. And we tried to progress it with where you'd be at on that scale. Okay, so you let us know. Give us feedback. It'll help us in the following boot camps. Did we go too fast? Did we progress it too quickly or too slowly?
Did we go too slow?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think these people are with us. I think we're right on point. So yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Just for those kickbacks, if you're going to use the dumbbell, I'd caution it if you're not used to using dumbbells yet. Use your pink thing to start, and then once you get the stabilization, like Jesse was talking about, then you can add. But just really make sure that you're leading with your heel on that because that's gonna flex your glute and your hamstring.
Yeah.
So that's really important. So if you don't think that you're there yet with that dumbbell and you're really having a hard time just getting that back leg up, it's really important just to stick with the pink thing or just use your body weight.
Good point. Yeah. So you guys, we have 1 day left. So cardio day. It's gonna look like a party up in here because Sean's gonna be here, I'm gonna be here, Tammy's gonna be here.
Yeah.
We're all coming together for the last episode with you guys. So we're super excited about that. And it's right before New Year's. And we feels like sometimes we repeat ourselves with all this info, but really we're just trying to keep you guys motivated, and not only motivated, but like relatable. Like we can relate to most of what you're saying. I know it may not look like it from the way we're moving, the way we look, the way, you know, we're maybe like breathing during times when you're like, how are they like talking and doing the workout? But like, we may not be there right now, but we were there at one point. Like everyone starts from, you know, everyone has a starting point. And like it was, I could never have done this like through most of my life. Like I've worked really hard to get there. And remember, we do this for a living. This is our jobs. We don't come to your job and try and be, you know, as good as you are right away. It takes time. It takes work. And that might not even be your goal. I'm just saying, you know, if you're feeling like, I kind of like these guys and they've got personality and it's kind of fun to watch and I'm excited to do it, but like, I just can't, I feel like they don't relate. They couldn't relate to me and I'm so far behind. Like we were also there at one time.
was.
yeah.
It's a true story.
True story. Yeah. So, yeah, like, I don't know what else to say besides that. I hope that you guys show up tomorrow for the last day. Even if you're behind, keep watching and come back in January for Bootcamp round 2. We're going to progress it with you guys, and don't not show up because it's New Year's tomorrow. It is 30 minutes. That's it. 30 minutes. All right? That's not a big deal.
You can sweat some of the champagne out.
I know some of you guys are sitting on the toilet on your Instagram for 30 minutes, so like, don't fucking lie to me. All right?
It's like peace. It's like peace. No one bugs you.
It's true. Sometimes it's a getaway, but still.
It's a getaway.
When you have kids, I'm not even going to the washroom. I just lock the door, hide out in there. Yeah, so you guys just show up tomorrow. Finish the year strong, all right? It's an actual, I haven't thought about it this way, but like 2020 has been like kind of so crazy for everybody that ending it in this way is actually,
it's a good thing.
It's pretty
Positive.
awesome. Yeah. You have a lot to be thankful for and reflect on, and
Make
know that
2021 better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know that you ended it with a bang. So show up tomorrow. We're all going to be here.
Bang, bang.
All right, guys.
High five.